I'm waiting. Be like Muhammad, set the example here. All right, thank you very much to everyone being here to stop number 3 at VFW Post 2772 here in beautiful Sherman. Today we have 64 players. Let's see here. This is a double elimination tournament. The 3 consecutive foul rule is in effect. We're going to have we're going to do a Calcutta, and that's going to be the top 8 paid out, and from the tournament, the top 16. So as I said, there's 64 players, the top 8 for the auction, and the top 16 for the tournament. Does anybody have any questions thus far?
Yeah, my name's Gustavo Briseño. I go by Gus. Pool player. I'm probably in the top 120 in the country. I think I'm in the top probably 5 in the DFW area. As far as Fargos go, there's probably about 4 or 5 players that were all 700 plus Fargo players. Yeah, pool is a tough way to make an easy living. That's for sure. There's a very, very small percentage of the pool players in the country or the world that can make a real living at playing pool. The majority of them have to have something else mixed in if they want to live even at a low middle class level. Not even middle class, low middle class. They'll have to mix something else in with it, which is a job or whatever their extracurriculars are. I still love the game. Doesn't matter. I still love the game. I love pool. I'm going to always love it. I would still love it even if I was able to go back to 18 and slap myself. That wouldn't change me loving it. Would I have maybe spent some time differently? Probably so. But wouldn't change me loving the game at all. I still love the game.
Mr. Champion, Gavin Matthew, 587. Gavin, you got yourself a 25? He says yes. You got 100? I got 100 for Gavin. Gavin is a 587. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Gavin's a 587. I got him at 100. Do I hear 125? Yeah, thank you. We're 150. Do I hear 150 for Gavin? He's only 11 years old. He's one tough cookie.
I was very surprised how fast he got good. He would always throw balls on the pool table. We have a 9-foot at home, and he would throw balls in the pocket because when he was like, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever. But when he was 8, he tried to shoot some balls in, and I just showed him the fundamentals, just holding his hand, how to pull your stroke back and let it back in. But he just took that and in literally a day, he was framing balls like he'd been doing it his whole life. It was crazy. He's traveling 600 miles to a pool tournament and hanging out and playing in a TV match in Arizona, coming back Monday morning at 5 in the morning, getting to school at 7 and rocking. And that's what I told him. That's really what this is all about. It's doing the most you can with your time. And he's really, to me, doing a lot with his time. So, yeah.
I know I'm always going to love it, but I don't really know if I'm always going to play it. And they don't realize it, how beautiful it is to play such a game. And all the juniors, they're really, I think they'll all change the sport. Once more people watch it and realize it's not just banging balls and anybody can do it, like somebody, like if somebody comes and they're like, oh, there's 15 balls on the table and it's just a table, right there, and there's holes and they're like 4.5 inches big, right? Can't be that tough. And then like for 10 minutes later they cannot make one ball, and then they realize it's not just a game, you know, a game wouldn't be that tough. And I really think it should be, because you know, cornhole is an Olympic sport, and it's just a backyard sport. You throw a beanbag into a hole, a wooden box with a hole in it, and that's crazy because of there's only like aiming and stuff, and that's surprising how cool is an Olympic sport.
Competing, losing, winning, dealing with people, and just learning how to handle himself as a person. You know what I mean? Because a lot of kids these days, to me, and I could be wrong, don't get that opportunity.
No, that's a big no. No, I didn't have that support. My parents did not want me playing pool. My dad didn't want me playing it. When I was Gavin's age, I was playing baseball through high school. So I broke my leg, that ended that. And then once I found pool, a few years after that, that's when I started playing pool, and I liked it because I was able to compete at it. I improved at it pretty quick, and I wish I'd have had that kind of support. It's great that he's got that support. But like I said, you know, he's amazing. 11 years old, sponsored by Predator. He deserves it. And it's great. It's great to see juniors like that are, you know, that are playing at that level and getting that kind of support. That definitely helps the sport. Nowadays, information is super easy to gather, and if you really want to improve, you can improve very quickly. Back then, you had to read books or, you know, and play good players. Pretty much just get beat on by better players, and you had to be smart enough to try and learn something from your losses. You know, nowadays everybody wants it handed to them. They don't want to have to suffer to win at all, you know, or learn how to win.
I've played Gus a lot in the DFW tour. I've probably played him almost like 6 times. I've played him in the finals twice. I lost to him both times. One time he had to double dip me. He double dipped me hill, and then 8-4. I was going to 6. And then I played with them. I just played with them recently at JR Pockets. There was a 9-ball tournament. I lost, but I didn't play that good, but still, man, it's Gus.
Gus has helped Gavin's game a lot. You know, it's funny, Gus and Gavin have the exact same birthday. They have the exact same birthday. And what's more funny is that Gavin's very first ever tournament match in 2022 was against Gus.
I didn't even think you could play that good. You know, I used to watch YouTube a lot, like SVB and all the highlights, and I've never really seen someone play that good. You know, I used to always be around like league players. I never saw like someone who would be a 720 Fargo. So, and both of us, you know, we practice a lot. He teaches me things, you know. Whenever we see each other, we have to hit a ball with each other.
As a player, I think it is your duty to improve people and push the game forward. If I see juniors that are working on their game and are dedicated to it, I absolutely love to do it. I do give lessons to people, and I do like to help people, I mean, as much as I can. I'm a big believer in mechanics and the fundamentals of the game, so yeah, I did help him quite a bit. He was lacking a little in his fundamentals when he was first starting and when I first met him, and got him straightened out, and right away it paid dividends. He won a tournament a couple weeks later, so yeah.
Yeah, you mentioned you bought him in the Calcutta.
I did. Yes, I did. Absolutely.
Smart enough to get your money back.
That's right. That's right. And we'll continue to do it.